What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Intro Maker, and I'm back at it again with another video. So, you guys like the other story time. I got 10 views on that, so y'all make sure y'all go watch that if you're new. So, back at it again with another story time. This story time is gonna be a little recent. It's a riot that just happened today. If you don't have Facebook, make sure if you don't have Facebook, then you missed out on all the videos, because they had a lot of videos about this riot. It's the Mesa Linda Middle School riot, and this happened on Friday, and this riot was huge. We had schools from all over. The security guards had to come, their principals had to come just to come and get us. So, they actually, at the end of all of the riot, what everybody didn't show is most of the kids got escorted out of the school. They had to get on the bus. The bus drove them about like 10 or like 15 blocks down, and they had to walk home. So if they lived in like a different area, they had to walk or they had to call their parents. So let's get into the story time. Enough talking. Well, right now, make sure you go like and subscribe if you're new, and comment down below if you want me to do another recent story time. But let's get into the story time. So, this is how it all started. Well, let me show you the beginning. So, me and my friend, scratch that. It's not even my friend like that. It's just somebody I hang out with, because I know him from football. And so, we was walking and talking. I told him, let me see his glove. He took off. And I tripped him. And so, when he walked, the principal walked after him. And so, since everybody saw the principal was gone, the principal, the vice principal, all the security guards, they was off campus. Like, they went to go chase him. And so, after they went to go chase him, these two girls started fighting. And some more people tried to jump in and tried to jump this girl. And then this boy, he jumped in and hit all the girls, except for the ones that he was defending. And then so he was trying to, like, hitting all the girls. And then as soon as the security guards came, the security guards were the first one back to the fight. And so when they got to the fight, they tackled the boy and knocked all his teeth out. And so everybody was hyped up after that. Me, I went to class until I didn't know it was a riot until the teacher went to come get us. And so we went to class. I had computer class at this time, so I was in there just typing. And then Mrs. Highcamp, that's not her name. What was her name again? I don't know. It was like some random teacher. She walked in there, and she was like, excuse me, can you help maintain these kids? And then so my teacher told us, everybody go outside real quick and stay by the classroom door. Even though nobody did that, even though there's 11 students in that classroom, the smallest class on campus. And so we was walking out, we saw everybody just fading. Like, they was running up, hitting people. They was tackling the security. The kids was tackling the security guard. That was the most funniest things I ever seen. And so as we was walking around, we was like chilling or whatever. And so, like, for like a split moment, all you see is this girl run past me. She's like running real fast, and she just hit somebody. Right, and it's 6th to 8th at my school. And so it was 6th graders fighting, 7th graders fighting, and then the 8th graders it was like here and there. They were mostly fighting the 7th graders. But this riot is like it's like what do you call it? Like, all the kids mainly go against the security guards, because after the kids was fighting the kids, they didn't care about the enemies no more. They was going for the security guards. And so the security guard, the whole school went on lockdown. Everything got shut off. I'm talking about the classroom doors. If you was in, you couldn't get out, because our doors is mechanical. And so if you went in, you wouldn't be able to get out. And if you out, you can't go in. And so for all the people who was in class at the time, they can't come out until the bell rings. And then they have to get escorted out. And so they called out lockdown at first, and that's when everything was still on. Until for them to turn everything off, they gotta call lockdown 3 times. And then so they called lockdown once. Everybody was still fighting the security guards. You know, the security guards were still getting lifted up and tackled. And so people started jumping the security guards because it's like over 1,000 people at my school. Well, 1,000 for each, so it's like 3,000 kids at my school. And then so we was like, it was crazy. And then so it calmed down for a quick second. And when the principal came back, it calmed down. And then until the principal got a trash, no, it was something over his head. And the kids started like hitting him, just really hitting his ribs in. And then so he left. He went to the office. Now the office, they locked the doors because most of the kids that was getting, the people who fought the first time, they're the reason. And so everybody was trying to get into the office. And since the office doors was locked, they was like banging on the windows and all that. And then so as they was banging on the windows, they wouldn't let them in. And then so we was just, everybody was surrounding the office until the like 5 police trucks came. They had dogs and everything. They didn't go back into class. They just went, they like moved away from the office. And then so, but everybody was still fighting the security guards until the security guards ran. And then some more security guards came from different schools, like the security guards and principal. Bro, I did not know security guards could stink so bad. Like, I had to yell at one security guard to get his finger on my face. That meant his finger was like black. Like it looked like he been dipping his hands in oil. Like it was nasty and it smelled like fish, bro. So back to the story. So we was like, everybody still fighting the security guards. Everybody slamming them. I got the best view. I ended up like getting on top of like this little crate, like the crates that be the trucks be carrying, on the big red trucks be carrying, and the diesel trucks. Those, I got on top of one of those and I saw the whole thing. I could see from like everything, or all the fights was happening, because like my school is like spread it out more. And like in the middle is like the main piece. Everybody was fighting. A group of classrooms right here. It's like a certain number. It's like the 200s and 300s, and then there's the 600s, 400s, and then the office, cafeteria, and then like it was like a hallway. And so that hallway was like where everybody was like hitting each other, because that's where most of the objects was. If you're getting beat up, you can like hit somebody with it. And so while that was going on, everybody was still hitting each other until like everything calmed down when the police went on campus. And then so when the police went like in the middle and started tasering people and pepper spraying people, everybody ran into PE, because PE was the main place where everybody would go for everything. It's like a multi-purpose room, basically, but we don't call it that because it's more like a ditch area. Like if you cut in class or something, they will let you in if they don't know, and they're always letting students in. So everybody rushed in there because they don't have a speaker. So when everybody ran in there, they was confused, and everybody lied and said they was an NPE. So they was like, cool, go sit down. They was like, go sit down around the walls, you're late. And so as everybody sat around the wall, there was too many. And so they had to tell everybody to go outside and all that. So when they told everybody to go outside, that's when everybody started fighting again, because there's no cameras outside. Well, in that PE area, because it's like a big PE gym, and then you go down and there's like a big grass area. So everybody started fighting right there until we heard, I'm going to call the police, because it's like my school, and then the PE area, and a big field, and then the fence, and then a park. And so the people at the park started calling the police over there. And then like they was letting the police dogs go. Like they was chasing after everybody. And then so once they started chasing after everybody like started running, everybody hopped the fence and all that. Me, I was chilling, you feel me? I was still, I had some chips and a big soda, so I was cool. I was over there eating, watching all the fights that was happening. And then I know on the intercom, while they was yelling lockdown for the third time, I heard this kid. She was like, my teacher's under the desk crying because of the riot, because there was kids banging on her window. Like, they was trying to get her out, and they was banging on her window, banging on her door. The door was, like, her door, she had, like, the old door. And so, when you press down, the handle almost came off. And so, when you press down, though, like, the thing will shake. And so, it was, like, the kid was, like, banging on the door, shaking the door, trying to break it off. And then, so, it was crazy that day. And then, just a lot was going on. I can't get too much into detail,